Gary, speaking of governments and different countries and their policies, how much has in the last 18 months, and certainly in the United States, there's a conversation about the NSA and privacy and access to data?
Nobody gives a shit about privacy.
Now, if that's at a client level,
Yep.
do you think that there'll be a snapping point for consumers where they go, you know what, this is just me pumping my behavior straight to the government?
It could happen. Here's what I'll tell you. Convenience will trump will trump privacy every day of the week. So if something's convenient and it can be hidden, yeah, maybe. But if I have to do two things for 29 seconds more than I want to, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the way, that's not how I view it. That's what we're actually doing. That's me watching behavior and mapping it backwards. That's not my prediction. That is exactly how we're living our lives. Because the funny part is, and again, this is a very American answer, mine. There's definitely governments, including China, including Belarus, where I was born, where that is not the way people think. It's a very democratic point of view. So this is not the way people think in every country. But in most of the markets that I look at, whether it's Brazil, the UK, America, that is the way that most people, they don't care about privacy, because there's a dirty little secret. Traditional media has done a really good job over the last 80 years misbranding human beings. If you watch the news, we are a bunch of bad people. We're doing bad things all the time. The truth is, if you look at the data, the reason we're still here is human beings, in my opinion, is the #1 unrated brand in the world. We are ridiculously good. It's stunning how good we are. The fact that we singularly, individually, can do so much harm to each other, and we don't, by any stretch of the imagination, by data, is mind-boggling to me. It speaks to why we're all still here. It's how we're wired, and I think we're grossly underestimated. The reason we don't care about privacy in more democratic worlds is because humans are good. The only two things we care about is the health and well-being of us and our friends and our family and our money. How many people here have had credit card fraud? Raise your hand. Good amount. Looks like 30, 40%. You got your money back. If you didn't, you'd give a fuck about privacy. But because the things that kidnapping is down, because it's harder to kidnap because we all have phones and we're gonna take a picture and take a video. There's so much good happening in our society because the shadows are being taken away, the privacy. Everybody looks at the negative of lack of privacy. Here's what I know about lack of privacy. I've become a better human being because I think I'm always on the record now because I have triple Z-list celebrity, and it's stunning to me how I act as a human being because I know everything's being recorded, every picture's being taken. That plays in my mind. It'll start happening to everybody as everybody has some level of fame because we're all gonna have our 15 minutes and forever. Number two, crime, outward public crime is down because people can't hide, right? People, there's so many trends that are exciting me that with privacy, meanwhile ads, I get better ads now, right? Because I'm being tracked, I get the ads I actually want. I want to be tracked. I want to see New York Jets and Lionel Richie ads. He's underrated, guys. I don't want to see bourbon ads just because I'm a dude going to ESPN.com. So I like being tracked. I prefer it. It's giving me a better experience. So I think human beings, in a shocking way, by a higher percentage than I like, are quite cynical. I am not. I see a lot of things the other way, and I think that the lack of privacy is actually going to end up being a good thing. Some things will be bad. Some things of everything is bad. But I actually think there's going to be a lot more benefits than people realize. When I heard one of my brands paid $400,000 for a web experience, when I know how much it cost Foursquare to build fucking Foursquare, not some dumb fucking landing page, I shit my pants. So if I put you on Snapchat and it gets you a ton of press and that helps you get a better relationship with your biggest customer, wasn't that a good reason to do it? Everybody's just too black and white. The world is gray.